The quiet streets of suburban Detroit were shattered by gunfire. It pierced the tranquility of a neighborhood known for its serene environment, a place where families felt safe. This sound was alien to this peaceful community, disrupting everyday life. The gunfire echoed through the streets, leaving a mark on the residents. It was a stark contrast to the laughter of children and the hum of lawnmowers. These familiar sounds were overshadowed by the harsh reality of violence. 6 lives were forever changed by this senseless act, families were torn apart, and the community grappled with the loss. The impact extended beyond the immediate victims. This wasn't supposed to happen here, in this haven built on dreams. The residents believed their community was safe, but this incident shattered that illusion. The tragedy's shockwaves rippled through the community, leaving grief, fear, and unanswered questions. People gathered in vigils, seeking solace and trying to make sense of the senseless. This is not just a story about a shooting. It's about the fragility of peace, the strength of community, and the journey towards healing. A single moment can alter countless lives, but a community can come together in adversity. It's about the fragility of peace, the strength of community, and the journey towards healing. The road to recovery is long, but the human spirit shines through. Neighbors support each other, strangers become friends, and there's a collective determination to rebuild. This story forces us to confront uncomfortable truths and seek solutions to protect our citizens. It raises questions about gun control, mental health, and measures to prevent such tragedies. The community's response shows their strength and commitment to safety. Most importantly, it's about the 6 individuals whose lives were cut short. Their memories live on in their loved ones' hearts, serving as a reminder of life's preciousness. The community mourns and honors the lives lost, vowing to work towards a future without such tragedies. Details surrounding the incident remain under investigation, but the human cost of this tragedy is undeniable. The community is left in shock, grappling with the sudden and violent loss of life. Investigators are working tirelessly to piece together the events that led to this heartbreaking moment, hoping to provide some answers and a sense of closure to those affected. We mourn the loss of name and brief description of Victim 1, a beloved teacher known for her infectious laugh and dedication to her students. Her classroom was a sanctuary of learning and joy, where she inspired countless young minds. Her absence leaves a void that will be felt deeply by her students, colleagues, and the entire school community. The candlelight vigil held in her honor was a testament to the profound impact she had on everyone around her. Name and brief description of Victim 2, a young father with a bright future ahead of him will never get to see his children grow up. His dreams and aspirations were cut short, leaving his family to navigate a future without him. The photos of him with his children are now bittersweet memories of a life that was full of promise. His children will grow up with the pain of his absence, a constant reminder of the tragedy that took him away. The pain extends beyond those we lost, leaving families shattered and a community grappling with immeasurable grief. Support groups have formed to help those affected cope with their loss, offering a space for shared sorrow and healing. The community's resilience is being tested as they come together to support one another in the face of such overwhelming heartache. Friends and neighbors struggle to comprehend the magnitude of the loss, their lives forever marked by this senseless act. The shockwaves of grief and disbelief ripple through the community as people come together to mourn and find solace in each other's company. The bonds of friendship and neighborly support are more important than ever as they navigate this difficult time. The ripple effects of this tragedy extend far beyond the borders of this quiet suburb, serving as a stark reminder of the pervasive nature of gun violence in our society. The impact is felt not only by those directly involved, but also by the wider community and beyond. This incident highlights the urgent need for conversations and actions to address the root causes of such violence, in hopes of preventing future tragedies and fostering a safer environment for all. In the aftermath of the shooting, a palpable sense of fear and uncertainty hangs heavy in the air. Neighbors, once accustomed to exchanging friendly greetings, now eye each other with suspicion, their sense of security irrevocably shattered. Whispers of the tragedy echo through the streets, a constant reminder of the violence that has invaded their haven. Parents clutch their children a little tighter, their minds racing with anxieties about their safety. The once familiar streets and parks now seem fraught with danger, the innocence of childhood replaced by a precocious awareness of the world's harsh realities. The shooting has left an indelible mark on the community's psyche, forcing residents to confront their own mortality and the fragility of life. While crime statistics often paint a picture of relative safety in suburban areas, this tragedy serves as a stark reminder that no community is immune to the scourge of violence. The idyllic facade of suburban life, carefully constructed on promises of security and tranquility, has been pierced by the harsh reality of gun violence. This incident compels us to look beyond the statistics and acknowledge the very real fears and anxieties of those who call these communities home. It underscores the urgent need for comprehensive solutions that address the root causes of violence and create a safer environment for all. Grief knows no gender, no age, no socioeconomic boundaries. In the wake of this tragedy, men and women alike grapple with the overwhelming weight of sorrow. Fathers struggle to explain the unexplainable to their children, their own hearts heavy with grief. Mothers, their instincts to protect amplified by the tragedy, cling fiercely to their children, seeking solace in their embrace. The shooting has exposed the raw vulnerability of the human spirit, uniting individuals across all demographics in their shared pain and loss. Even in the darkest of times, the human spirit finds a way to persevere. Amidst the grief and despair, the community has rallied together, drawing strength from their shared pain. Neighbors console one another, offering words of comfort and gestures of support. Candlelight vigils illuminate the night, casting a warm glow on the faces of those gathered to remember the victims. In these moments of collective mourning, the community rediscovers its strength, finding solace in their shared humanity and their unwavering determination to heal. For mothers like Sarah, a resident of the neighborhood, the shooting has evoked a visceral fear that cuts to the core of her being. "I used to feel safe letting my kids play outside," she confides, her voice trembling with emotion. "Now, every time they step out the door, my heart races with worry." Sarah's experience reflects the anxieties of countless parents across the country who are grappling with the reality of gun violence. The shooting has forced them to confront their own vulnerabilities and reevaluate the safety of their communities. This tragedy serves as a stark reminder that the issue of gun violence demands our urgent attention. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, but we can no longer afford to remain silent or complacent. We must engage in meaningful dialogue, bridge the divides that separate us, and work together to find common-sense solutions that protect our communities. This includes addressing the root causes of violence, such as poverty, lack of opportunity, and mental health issues. It also requires responsible gun ownership, including comprehensive background checks and safe storage practices. We owe it to the victims of this tragedy and to ourselves to create a safer and more just society for all. In the face of fear, it's easy to retreat into isolation. But true security lies in unity, in fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the well-being of our communities. Neighborhood watch programs, community policing initiatives, and open dialogues between law enforcement and residents are all crucial steps towards creating a safer environment. By working together, by looking out for one another, and by refusing to let fear dictate our actions, we can reclaim our communities and create a future where tragedies like this are not the norm, but a distant memory. As we mourn the loss of these 6 individuals, let us remember that they were more than just victims of a senseless tragedy. They were sons and daughters, fathers and mothers, friends and neighbors. They were individuals with hopes, dreams, and aspirations, their lives filled with love, laughter, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Their stories, though tragically cut short, will continue to inspire us to create a world where such violence is unthinkable. Let us honor their memory by working tirelessly to prevent future tragedies and create a society where every life is valued and protected. The road to healing will be long and arduous, but the human spirit is remarkably resilient. Even in the depths of despair, when it feels like all hope is lost, there is a spark within us that refuses to be extinguished. This spark is what drives us to keep moving forward, to find light even in the darkest of times. Hope flickers like a candle in the darkness, a small but powerful reminder that we are not alone. The outpouring of support from across the nation is a testament to the inherent goodness of humanity, showing that in times of crisis we come together to lift each other up. This collective compassion is a beacon of light, guiding us through the storm. Our capacity for empathy and compassion is boundless. While the scars of this tragedy will forever remain, so too will the memories of those we lost. These memories are not just reminders of our pain, but also of the love and joy they brought into our lives. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our shared history, binding us together in a tapestry of resilience. Their legacies will live on in the hearts of those who love them, inspiring acts of kindness, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to creating a better world. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, is a tribute to their memory, a way to honor their lives by making a positive impact on the world around us. And in time, through the collective strength of the community, hope will blossom anew. This hope is not just a fleeting feeling, but a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. It is a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable loss, we have the strength to rebuild, to heal, and to find joy once more. Together, we will rise stronger and more united than ever before.